Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
Oh, yes.
So, guys, yesterday, our YouTube channel completely exploded, and we hit 80,000 subscribers, guys.
That's awesome.
That's huge. Like,
I still can't believe it.
Astoundingly huge. That's not here on Real Talk. That's actually on our main channel, SimpleLifeReclaimed. But, oh my gosh, guys. Like, what an accomplishment. And it's all because of you guys. You guys are out there watching the videos. You guys are showing us love and support. And we could not be here at this milestone without you guys. So we wanted to start off this video with saying thank you so much for loving us and watching us and enjoying us and being a part of the journey and just everything, guys. Like, thank you so much. You guys help us to be able to be out here working so hard towards our goals and our dreams. Couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you guys so much.
It's been nuts. Like, honestly, I still cannot believe how we got here. This, you know, like, to be quite honest, it's nuts. We're at 80,000. Like,
so crazy.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, from the bottom of my heart and all of it, the whole heart.
Love you guys so much. So we're going to be doing something a little special for you guys. We do have a video that is going to be uploaded and showing on the main channel tomorrow for you guys. We said there might be a few extra videos this week. We're following through. You guys are going to have a brand new one tomorrow. I hope you guys are going to be ready for it, looking forward to it, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. We're actually working really hard on it right now. We're just taking a heat break because it's very hot, and we're working really hard. I got lots of, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Take a guess on what I've been up to. that should give you a clue.
My hands are all just, you know, dirty.
Dirty.
Nasty. I actually did a trip out to town today, and I'm about to get even dirtier.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
He's about to get it. By the end of today, we're going to have so much freaking completed. I can't wait to show you guys in tomorrow's video. We're working very hard on it, so that's all we'll say, because we don't want to spoil too much. But we're working really hard. We got something special coming for you guys. Look out for it tomorrow. So.
Yep. Oh, man. It's been a lot. I can't believe this heat and this humidity, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's surprisingly, though, like, I feel a lot better this year going into it than last year, but it's still,
there's that humid curve, right? You gotta get used to the humidity. Like, being people that lived in the desert for the majority of our lives, we can handle the heat. The heat isn't the problem. It's getting used to the thick air and being wet all the time. Yeah,
being wet is interesting. And that's like an understatement.
Interesting.
It's the second you step outside, you're moist.
Yeah, moist.
Moist. You know, and it's like non-stop, and it just gets worse and worse as you are outside, and it's just like, oh my goodness, man. It's
almost the twice-a-day shower weather, but definitely at night showers, because when you're getting from working all day, you definitely need the shower, rinse off at night, so that way you could sleep peacefully. Otherwise, you just feel gross. Yeah.
These self-wicking shirts are awesome, but I've had these for, I've had pretty much a lot of shirts like these in the desert, and it doesn't really stay wet. Out here, they stay wet almost all the time, the second you go outside. The best thing is, though, is that they're breathable, so it feels like a swamp cooler. Yeah. A little bit when the wind does breathe. Yeah. Right now, we got nada.
I need to get me some more of those self-wicking shirts. I only have like 2 of them. That's why I wear cotton all the time, and I try to represent our friends and other family YouTube channels and stuff, you know. So I try to wear and other people's shirts and stuff like that, and the majority of the time they tend to be cotton. Oh. So it is what it is.
I tend to start out with those in the beginning of the day, and then
you switch to the wicking ones.
I switch to the wicking ones real quick, because it's like, nope, this shirt's already soaked, and I feel like I'm carrying around 20 extra pounds that I don't need to be carrying. Yeah.
It definitely gets really hot. Sometimes I'll purposely go and wet my stuff in the pool before I go out, just so that way it's nice. I start out wet, and it's a cold wet, so it feels good. So YouTube is doing something kind of funky on our back end today. We're not able to go into the YouTube studio and look at the comments right now. It's not showing any of the comments. We can't do the search right now for whatever reason, so I apologize.
And we can't even get into just the regular account YouTube-wise and look for comments.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that you guys are going to be
noticing that too.
Yep.
today's kind of weird with that, so I can't do what we like to do and go through the comments and, you know, read them. But I do have a couple that were kind of hot on our mind. So one of the questions was about the floor joists. They did not watch to the end of the video, and they did not see the explanation on how we are going to be doing the stairs. So for everybody that did not watch the video to the end, we're going to answer that question for you guys. But again, please watch and pay attention to the videos, because a lot of times we do discuss these things, and if you're just skipping past to watch the good parts of us getting it, you know, you're going to miss a lot.
I would say it's almost 9 out of 10 of the questions are answered in the videos.
Yeah.
I would say there's probably one question every now and then that's like, oh, we didn't cover that, but we just try to mitigate
it. And that's okay. I understand that not everybody has all the time, and they, you know, I get it, like viewing preferences, whatever. So we're not bashing anybody.
No.
But we definitely do answer these things. If you guys watch the full video, then you guys will get the answer. So the question that we were asked is the floor joist, right? That we had covered the space where the stairs are going to be going up into the cabin. There's a reason for this. Yes, we will have stairs going down from the basement up to the cabin. You're not seeing that hole right now. And go ahead and explain our rhyme and reasoning for that, babe.
Well, the biggest thing is if I cut out those stairs, trying to keep the basement dried in is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put those there intentionally, but I had spaced them appropriately so that way I can cut them out and do what I need to do, as well as I can get the joist hangers and everything else. No, you're not supposed to cut engineered floor trusses. You're supposed to get them exactly to what you need, but I can get away with it because of the code aspect out here. There isn't any.
Yeah, there's no code. No regulations, no inspections, nothing. We're unrestricted land.
Seeing how they engineered those floor trusses, it's pretty simple in mind-wise that I can most likely engineer them to be a little smaller and also attach them into a joist hanger aspect, which I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
Because it's not rocket science.
So we will... So we will have stairs going from the main cabin down to the basement. We're just not going to do that at this time. We're going to wait until the cabin is fully built and enclosed, doors, windows, roof, all the outsiding and done before we go ahead and start chopping into the floor and making those stairs. Because really there's no point for us to right now. No. Again, the order of operations is finish the basement, work on the garage. After those two things are done, then we're going to work on the cabin. So it could be a while until we actually start the cabin. We still have a lot of things we got to finish. We're working as fast as we can, but we're trying to enjoy the journey, not kill ourselves while we do it. Exactly. And there's a method to the madness. There's a reason why we're doing it this way. We need the garage to store all of the building materials that we're going to need for the cabin. And this is just the way that we want to do it. So we're going to do it this way.
Yep.
Yep. So another question was about the garage. They were wondering, are you going to be putting power to the garage, and what about water to the garage?
So water, no. There's no real point for me to have water in the garage when I have a faucet outside. I can do all the rinsing and everything else outside, and I don't have to have any water or anything potentially causing damage on the inside of my garage. I'm already going to be adding all the chemicals and all the other stuff that could cause a lot of hazardous issues and all this other stuff corroding wise to the garage. So just adding one more thing to it, no, I'm not. I'm not doing it. But I will most likely end up having a little something next to the garage where I can use it as a wash basin. So I don't ruin her wash basin.
Yeah. And power to the garage?
And power to garage is going to happen. Yeah. I actually went to the store and got all the stuff, since I do have Uber, so I can trench all that stuff over there. And yeah, it'll be there ready for me to hook up.
In other words, you guys are going to be seeing that here really soon.
I got a lot. There's like literally like 20 different parts of every aspect that I'm trying to keep track of and trying to mitigate and trying to get it all done at once, and it's insane on what I'm trying to tackle, but at the same time, once it's all said and done, everything will be done, and it'll be like, oh, I can start working on the inside of the basement. So yeah, it's a lot in my brain right now. You're
doing really well though, babe. You're doing a kick butt job.
Trying to keep all of these things in line and thought of, and then I forget certain things, which I'm thankful for some of you guys you know, because you guys do say these things, and it's like, oh yeah,
that's right, I almost forgot.
That's right, I almost forgot. I would have gotten to that and been like, son of a gun, I have to go to the store again. So, yeah.
So we're super grateful for your guys' helpful tips and tricks and suggestions. They are definitely not falling on deaf ears.
No.
Just because we don't decide to go with certain things doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad idea. It just means maybe for whatever reason we decided against it. Maybe we weighed our odds or our finances or whatever. But we appreciate you guys sending in all of those tips and tricks, and we love it when you guys tell us different stories about your life as well. It's really very heartwarming, and it definitely gives us a boost of encouragement and excitement to keep going on with the journey. Because sometimes, man, it's beating your head against the wall, and it can be rough going. But you guys definitely help to fuel our fire and to help us to keep pushing and to keep pushing and to keep going. So thank you guys again for that.
Especially when it's like, oh, I should be able to get that done in a day, and it's like 3 days later, it's like, still not done, and I'm losing my mind, and it's like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
And then on the flip side, Gary has all that stuff that he has to worry about. My mental energy goes to assisting him in every best way humanly possible, keeping track of all of the finances, making sure that we can handle everything, and then also doing literally everything involved with YouTube. 100% of YouTube is my job. So filming, editing, correspondence, like literally everything, the sponsorships, all of that is 100% me. So we have our jobs that we both do very well, and together we work as a great team and we get it done. So that's kind of how this kind of goes. Gary will come up with, hey Mel, we need to do X, Y, and Z out there on the build. I need this, you know, make it happen. And I'm like, okay, so then I got to figure out a way to make it happen. And we work really good as a team. It works. So speaking of sponsorships, I wanted to tell you guys how exciting we are. We actually, we have a couple of different companies that have been beating down our door, and we have tried some different products, and because here's the thing with sponsorships, we love it that we have people and companies that would like to help to fund the whole operation out here. It is so grateful and like needed. But we don't want to put any products or anything out there that we don't necessarily already have an interest in or don't already, you know, like or whatever. And so what we'll do is I'll start the negotiation process. I'll talk with them and I'll say, okay, you know, we could work together, but I want you to send me your product. We're going to try it for a little while. If we think that it's not a piece of garbage, then we will go ahead and we'll do some sort of, we'll continue the negotiation process. What we actually have coming up is going to be like integrated videos. So they're not full product reviews. It's basically like 30-second to 90-second clip-ins that will go inside videos and whatnot, which is really cool, and it's very helpful towards us for the whole funding, the operation, the build, and whatnot. But again, we're not going to be doing anything with companies that we're not already interested in to begin with, and that we haven't thoroughly tried first. Because if I work out something with some of these companies and they say, oh yeah, you know, we'll send you this, and we try it and it's garbage, then I'll just send it back to them, because I'm not going to put anything on our videos or display anything with you guys that we don't fully stand behind. So yep, so I'm working on a bunch of that stuff. I was working on that yesterday. I actually am working on that. I have another one that I'm working on today. So in some videos upcoming soon, you guys are going to be seeing that. So I hope that that doesn't bother you guys or anything. Just know that it definitely is something that we stand behind, and that it's helping to finance our whole operation. So hopefully you guys will appreciate it just as much as we do, because I tell you what, we really appreciate it.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
But yeah, so I've been working really hard on that. Gary's been working really hard out there getting all of his stuff together in his mind. It's crazy. Got a lot going on today. Today's busy.
I wish I could bring you guys into my mind, but you guys probably have nightmares. Just saying. It's a nightmare. I literally sit there and I dream of working, and then I wake up and I'm like, none of it's done. No.
It's like the block saga all over again.
Yes.
I would dream that we completed like all these rows and we were all done, and then I'd wake up and it'd be like, I didn't mix that mortar. Darn it.
Dude, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it's just like nonstop. But it's starting to have a light at the other end. See, it's like I can see it.
I look at it differently. I don't look at it like it's a nightmare. I look at it like it's fun, but I have a twisted mind, so.
Oh, it's fun. It's great. It's wonderful, but it's just, there's so much going into it that I think a lot of people tend to overlook, or underestimate, because I've definitely overlooked it and underestimated it.
The thing is you watch like HGTV and they get bing bang boom, it's done in a weekend. Like,
yeah, but they also have like a crew of like 50 trying to get it done, and it's like, bro, it's like, okay, of course you got that much done, and it's like,
and they've been doing it their whole life.
We're only 2 people, and we're learning as we go, and it's well,
guess what, Gary? You're kicking butt. You're absolutely amazing. You make me so proud, and you surprise me all of the time with your ingenious ingenuity and just the way that you can take any project and you tackle it and you get it done. Like, I am so lucky that I got you. I'm so lucky. So
I appreciate that, and
I'm
lucky I have you, because trying to do this by myself would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like,
I do what I can.
I don't know how people do it by themselves, because it's like, oh my goodness.
I do what I can when I can. But I think we make a great team.
Yes, we make a great team. And it's awesome to have you, as well as the family.
Yeah,
having
the family.
people come out and being able to help us out. And it's just, it's been nuts. It's been awesome.
It's been a huge blessing, and I couldn't imagine our life being any other way.
Truly blessed and thankful.
Exactly where I want our life to be right now. Like, we're living in the moment. Like, where we are right now, no, the basement's not finished. No, all this stuff isn't done. But where we are right now is exactly where we were meant to be. Exactly where we're meant to be.
It's just nuts.
So, I'm content. I try to live in the spirit of contentness.
Yes, I'm content. So, I'm going insane with all the stuff I got going on.
You just got a lot of numbers going through that noggin right now. And that's okay. You're going to kick its butt like you always do.
I had to sit out there for like 2 hours trying to get all the measurements and all the stuff I needed and figuring out all the stuff. I'm like, I'm going to the store and I want to go once.
Yeah.
And then
gas is kind of expensive if you didn't know.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't have one thing that I really need. My main power cable.
Rats.
Alright, well, I'll have you order it and I'll come back, I guess. But
yeah,
it's been awesome. But thankfully they let me borrow the trailer that they had. Yeah, which was awesome. Like,
shout out to S&W in Booneville, man.
Bro.
That's a family owned and run and operated, and they are amazing. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. And Doug and the crew down there, man, they're amazing. Definitely love our
loading up all these
home hardware store.
20-foot pipes, and they're all, are you gonna just put this on top of your truck? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tie this thing down, and I'm only going a little bit, so it's like, why not?
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, let's let you borrow the trailer and just bring it back when you're done.
Well, you come in often enough too.
Okay, I know.
And they know where we live.
Like 2, 3. Yeah, the owner lives like right around the corner.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't know where to find it.
No.
But
yeah, no.
It is nice having a small town community.
Never had
small
that
town
before.
vibe over here. Yeah, it's definitely very refreshing.
Yes.
And one of the perks to living in a small community. Yeah. So.
Oh, I know where you are.
Yeah. But guys, we could sit here and BS with you guys all day, but we really do got to get back to work. Break time is over, and the sun is just going to get more and more brutal, and we got a lot to finish, because I really want this video to be very nice for you guys tomorrow, and we have a lot more to finish the rest of this week, because we're trying to get Uber done over here and return Uber to his rightful owner this weekend. So we're trying to finish everything up. So that being said, we gotta get because we got a lot to do in the next few days. Today's Tuesday, right? Yes. Yeah, today's Tuesday.
And I kept thinking that today was Wednesday, and I'm all stressing out even more. And then I realized, I was like, wait a second.
I know, I thought today was Wednesday.
Today's Tuesday. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we got today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got another few days, and then we got to finish. And then we're going to be giving Uber back, so we got a couple of days to get a lot done. So we're going to try our darndest and get after it, but yeah.
I need to finish up these 400 and something feet of water pipes and trenches and burying, and then I can finish up with the other 400
You're going to be Mario Brother in it today. Mario
right.
Brother in it out.
We got to get going.
Yeah. So we're going to roll, guys, but we love you guys. So look for a new video on Simple Life Reclaimed tomorrow. We're going to edit out everything that we get after today. As for our live chat, I believe we'll try to do the live chat here on this channel tomorrow instead of on the main. I'll definitely let everybody know on the main that we'll be doing it over here. So hopefully you guys will see that notification, etc. But so we won't have a regular real talk like in the middle of the day, in the morning, or anything like that. It'll just be the live chat at 6 o'clock Arkansas time tomorrow. So
yep.
I guess we'll see you here then tomorrow, and we'll see you with a new edited vlog on Simple Life tomorrow morning. So
yeah,
I'm excited. Send us your thoughts and prayers, guys. We're gonna need it today because we got a lot to do.
Yep, and it is 96 degrees with 41% humidity in the shade.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, thoughts and prayers can go our way. But anyway, guys, we're going to call this one. Until the next one, guys, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.